my god, you guys. Okay. Today's the day. Today, we're gonna do it, finally. Oh my god. Okay, so we're back with another video, and we're finally gonna open the Fantastic Four figures. I was waiting for them all to come in because I know that, I think it was Reed and Sue that took the longest to come. Like, I don't know why, but they took forever. But I first ordered them, like, right after the movie, or right before the movie came out. I don't know, something like that, but it just took forever for me to get my hands on these, and then I just let them sit on my shelf, and I've been asking you guys if you wanted to see an unboxing for months, and you've all said yes, and you've all been very patient, and so we're going to do them all in one video. Thank you for all of the patience and the support and everything, and yeah, this is gonna be, I don't know how long of a video, but not a very short one, because I want to go through them in relative depth. Yeah, okay, I don't know who we're gonna do first. I think I'm gonna go least favorite to favorite. So Thing and Silver Surfer are my favorites as far as figures and characters, I think, but mainly figures. I put Reed over there. I think okay, my least favorite figure is probably gonna be Johnny's human form. Also, I'm wearing this Invincible shirt. It's a workout shirt. I just got done at the gym, so I am really just determined to get this video out for you guys. Okay, again, before we get into this video, I just wanted to sit down with you guys and kind of bring a little bit of awareness to what's going on right now. I know that this is a comic and action figure and, you know, that kind of niche account, but comics are political, and I do think that it's really important to talk about things like this, and I have been blessed enough to have a decently large, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, and for the niche community that this is, I have a pretty remarkable platform from TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, and I think it's really important for people to speak up, especially during times like this. If you have a platform, please use it. Things that are going on currently with the current government and administration and with ICE are absolutely heinous and grotesque and unacceptable, and just please find it in your guys' hearts. I'm sure that a lot of you following me, comic fans, have this compassion and empathy inside of you because you know that comics are political and they've always have been. But to those of you who don't, I just, you know, you're more than welcome to watch my videos, but I just want to say that this is not a safe space for people who are racist or homophobic or transphobic or anything phobic. This is a safe space for everybody, regardless of your identity, so there's no room for any of the hatred or any of that that's currently going on, and it's really important that you speak up and that you acknowledge what's going on with the administration and do anything in your power that you can. So if you have a platform, please use it. If you don't, you know, you're still more than welcome to speak up about it, because anything is helpful, and just be aware. Just be aware with your words and your actions and the things that you do in your daily lives, and just, you know, just care about people. It's not that hard, okay? So, yeah. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't have a problem with hearing that or listening to that, but if you do, I don't really care. So, we're going to get into this. We're going to start with Johnny, his human form. I'm going to tell you guys right now that I don't care about the boxes. I used to, and if anything, I'll, like, save some of the art and turn it into something cool, like in a kind of, oh, they have little, like, symbols on them. Okay, anyway, in a kind of, like, scrapbooky manner, but as of right now, I'm not doing that. And I don't care what happens to these boxes, because I've just been ignoring them for so long that I need to get them out, and I need to focus on the figures. I have been so caught up in comics recently that I haven't like played with, posed, or brought my figures anywhere, and it's making me really sad. So we need to get back on that. Okay, so oh my god, this is so cool. I haven't opened them at all. I've just had them on my shelf and it's been torture. Okay, so we have Johnny. He comes with an extra set of hands and the flame on. Okay. And 2 fire accessories, I think, that go around his wrists. Okay, we will try all of these things in a second. Let me just get them out. Let's get him out. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the accessories first. We have 2 fists. It's actually, like, pretty good quality. You can see all of the little, like... Oh my god, can you focus, please? Yeah, okay. And then we have these 2 fire accessories. Oh. Okay, so now for the figure. The head sculpt is pretty good. He looks enough like the main character. Not really. I feel like he looks the least like his character out of all of them. But it's decent. It's there, you know? They did what they could. And he was only like $20, so one of the arms is a little more loose than the other. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Okay, do you see how, like, this one is moving fine, the shoulder joint is fine. This one kind of, like, doesn't want to go back down. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna have to, like, mess with that a little more. He's a little stiff from all the months he spent on my shelf. But that's fine. Okay, so there's no butterfly joint. He's got 1 point of articulation here. He has does he have double jointed elbows? He has the oh, wow. Oh my god, look at that. That is a lot of articulation. Okay, he's got, I feel like these are double jointed elbows, but they seem like, are triple jointed elbows a thing? Because that's what it seems, because, like, you know, and then, like, that happens. But, oh, I think he has the double jointed elbows, but then he has, like, this, like, forearm thing going on right here. I don't know, because you can, like, really, yeah. Okay. He's got the wrist movement. Not too much movement in the wrist. Does have a swivel. But they're just, like, pretty easy to pop out, and I think that's, yeah. Okay. Arms go all the way around. Let's look at the neck goes all the way around, and then his head. Oh, because for the flame on, that's actually really good. Okay, so he's got, like, so he can do his flame on pose. You know, like that, and, like, his head lifts all the way up. So that's helpful. We have, for the torso, goes all the way around. It's 2 separate parts. The ab crunch is nothing. This is the face of disappointment. There's really no ab crunch there at all. But he bends back a little bit more than he bends forward. So my video ended. Okay. Okay, let's do the legs. Legs don't go up far at all. This is as far as he goes. They do have a swivel. Double jointed knees. Yes, we got double jointed knees. That's good. We don't have a toe crunch, but that's more of a McFarlane thing. Swivel on the ankle. Goes out. I don't know if you're meant to do it, but it does. Alright, okay, let's try to take off these accessories and put him into something, like, one of his, like, you know, things. I have to remember what hand goes on what side. It's this one, okay. I'm kind of unsure how these accessories go on. I wonder if they have... Yeah, okay, it seems to be like this. Okay, I think I got it. Like the looser end goes on the bottom. Maybe it's not like that. I'm having a little bit of difficulty with this. No, we got it. Okay, so. Posability is decent, but yeah, it's nothing special, nothing great. Alright, guys, I think, let me go get some boxes. They're actually the last boxes I have. I keep my figures in these things, but I don't know how well that's going to work out for a thing, so we're just going to hope for the best because I'm unsure. I would say this figure, out of 10 overall, I'd maybe give him like maybe a 5.5, 6, because the face sculpt is okay, the outfit and texture is really, really good, the posability is kind of mid, the character is kind of like boring. I do love Johnny, but I just feel like his Flame or Human Torch version is a lot more interesting, and like I feel like I would never bring him with, like if I had to like pick a figure to bring with me like as a pocket figure or something, I wouldn't pick him because it's just like not like that special. But especially in comparison to the other 5, yeah. His accessories are decent. They're okay. I wasn't expecting much. It's just a Marvel Legends, and he's the they made a whole other separate Human Torch version of him, which I'm glad about. So I'd just say, I think I'd give him like maybe like a 5.5, 6 out of 10 as a figure. I just have seen, oh, this is sideways too. I've seen better figures, and I knew that he was gonna be my least favorite. It's my least favorite in the box. So, but I am happy that I have him because of the completion anxiety in me. Make sure these are good. Okay, there he is. Now let's do next one. I'm gonna go with Sue. So I also love Sue. I don't know if she really has any. Oh, she does have an accessory. Okay. But she's not my favorite. Not because I don't love her, not because she's boring to me, but because Reed, Human Torch, Thing, and Silver Surfer are all like really high up there. And I feel like character-wise, I like her more than maybe some of these, but figure-wise, I don't know, because she doesn't seem to have much. But again, I'm also really excited to have more female figures because I don't have a lot, and they're kind of like hard to come by, at least good ones as far as Marvel Legends go, because they're all like, the older ones are like sold out, and yeah, it's just a little difficult. So I have Black Cat from Gamerverse, and I have some bootlegs of Spider-Gwen. I think that might be it. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. If you guys have any female action figure recommendations, please let me know. I really want Mafex and like Mafex and Mezco and all those kind of figures, but they're really expensive, and I spend all my money on comics and other things, so I don't think that I'd necessarily want to invest in those right now, but it's fine. If you have any Marvel Legends, McFarlane, or just Grail figures that could be more expensive, let me know in the comments below. Okay. Ooh, okay. Well, the body, oh shit, that you weren't supposed to bend. It doesn't bend like that. Oopsie. The body's a lot different of a build. They did really nice on this. I'm like, Any gooners in here? Okay. So the only thing about female figures is, as far as like stop motion or posing, the hair is so annoying. Like you can move it, but it just gets in the way, and you have to like adjust it, and like the hair is just very stiff, and like there's no, I'm sure there is head articulation or neck articulation, but the most she does is look down because her neck can't go back like this. So yeah, we've got the regular, no butterfly joints. I don't think they have butterfly joints on any of them. Yeah, no, they don't. Okay. Double jointed elbows. Yes, check. The wrist swivel. No, like, forearm thing, like the other one. But we do get some really good articulation there. Her ab crunch is a little bit better than Johnny's. As far as going back, not too much because the ab section kind of comes off there rather than like in the middle of the torso. Do have a swivel. She leans a bit, not too much. We have leg articulation. Her legs go up just the sliver further than Johnny's. We have split. I didn't even do that with him. I don't know if that's. But we have some split articulation there. We have double jointed knees. I thought that I almost broke it for a second. And then we have the regular boot swivel, no toe crunch. I really like her boots though. They're cool. Okay. For accessories, we just have an extra set of hands. These, yeah, we go with these. And then this is her accessory. I think it's like the force field that she kind of, I'm not gonna put these other hands on because she already has the hand that is required for the accessory on. So I'm just gonna put this in there. Sick. That's really cool. I really do like that, actually. It's a really good figure to have. And iconic. And I do like the accessory. It's a little interesting looking as far as the accessory goes, but I feel like with some good lighting and like good posing, you could make that work. All right. I'm going to give this figure I'm going to stick with Johnny with a 5.5. I'm going to give her like a 6.5 out of 10. And this is not like ranking them alone. This is like based on my figure preferences and knowledge in general. I'm gonna give her, she's like a solid 6.5 figure. Cause you can do a little bit more as far as like stop motion and all that. Except for the head. The head is really pissing me off, which is why I think she would have been at 7 if her hair didn't block like one of the most significant things of articulation, but it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna put her in there, see if she will fit. All right. She's in there like kind of upside down, but sibling goals. Okay. Now we're gonna go with Reed. Yeah, because my 3 favorites are over here. But Reed is probably my favorite like human figure. I love Pedro Pascal, and I do really like his accessory that they gave him. The extra arm the stretchy arms are really, really cool, and such a like unique and innovative thing. Like I feel like in not the writer's room, but like the creative directory or whatever, when they were trying to create these figures down at Marvel, they probably thought of him first, because that's just really cool. I don't know if we get the surfboard or not, but I need that. It's so cool. Okay. Here he is. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like it's a hit or miss with their face sculpts, but Johnny's was like mid. Sue's was pretty decent, but Reed's face sculpt is immaculate. Like, it's so good and like so close to him. He looks to have about the same articulation as, oh, maybe even not. He has a little bit worse. Oh, God. Okay, well, his face sculpt is saving him right now. Because look at that. We've got Pedro Pascal in the flesh. Tell me that doesn't look exactly like him. The hair and the coloring is really, really good. The face sculpt and the structure is really good. He's got the same, I really love his outfit, his like sweater. He's got the same outfit as, or he's got the same articulation as Johnny, kind of. It comes in terms with this. Got the double, ooh, he's really stiff. Okay, double jointed elbows. Yep. I think he's stiff because they're meant to be taken off a lot more than Johnny's is. He's got some good like articulation as far as the hips, but his ab crunch is kind of grotesque. Like, I think it might be the same as Johnny's, but a little less. His shirt, I think, has more like wrinkles in it, and it's kind of like preventing him from having any sort of ab movement. Then we have the regular wrist swivel, but we do get some more action as far as the up and down motion, which is cool, because the other ones don't really have that. Okay, leg articulation. His leg goes up a lot further than Johnny's, but I think that is to be expected because he's literally supposed to stretch. Normal boot swivel motion going on here. Double jointed knees, I believe. Yes. Of course. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's not the same body either. I think that's the thing. His chest area is a lot wider, and then whereas his arms, yeah, I don't know if you guys like have that much knowledge on Marvel Edge, because I know a lot of people can tell which body or which face mold is used for a lot of them, but I feel like it's different. Let me know if I'm just insane, but I feel like it's different. He just seems a little thicker than Johnny, but I don't know. Okay. The arms, these don't have any sort of articulation whatsoever, but yeah, look at that. They do, okay, well, no articulation in terms of like the joints, but they have excellent articulation in terms of what they do, because look at this. This is so unbelievably cool. Like, okay, and then he has these two fists. So these are technically his accessory, like how Johnny has his fire ones and Sue has her, like, force field. So he has extra hands as well, but he also comes with these. So I thought that they were going to count as the extra hands, but I guess not. And I think this is a really cool accessory to have. I think it's a cooler accessory to have because you can do so much with this. I'm going to take his arms off, and then we're going to, yeah, these ones popped off just really easily. Okay. Sorry guys, I don't know which arm goes on what. Oh. Oh my god, this is so cool. Like, are you seeing this? Look at that. Okay. He can, like, pick up his other arm and just kind of... Yeah. That is so So cool. He is, right now he's my favorite figure. I'm gonna give him, I mean, I feel like he'd be kind of weird as a pocket figure because it just like, look at, his arms are longer than his legs and his whole body, but, he's my favorite figure right now as of what I've opened, which I think that I've made a generally good judgment as far as that goes. I'm gonna rate him, his head doesn't, oh, his head does go up. Okay, I'm gonna rate him a good, for Marvel Legends, I'm gonna rate him a good 7.5 out of 10. Just for, no, I'm gonna give him an 8. He's gonna be an 8 because as far as stop motion goes, you can do a lot with these arms. The accessories are really good. His like lack of movement kind of pissing me off, but that's like to be expected, I guess. And he fits perfectly in this box of his arms. His head sculpt is phenomenal. His costuming is really great, and I can't get over the arms. So here we have Reed. All right, next it's gonna be Human Torch. Saving the best two for last, but I really do love the translucentness that they gave him. Throw my trash on my bed because my desk is stacking up with figure boxes. Okay, yeah. Disturbing my cat peacefully sleeping, but it's fine. Oh shit, that's so cool. Yeah, wow. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Let's see. Let's get his arms, right? His extra arms out of the little package. Oh my god, I love this. Oh, he's already way more flexible than OG Johnny. Wow. Oh my god. You guys, look at this figure. He is so cool. Are you seeing this color? I love the texture, like the feel of him is so good. He has this really, really sick detailing on his back with the fire. His hair is so cool. The face sculpt is the same as regular Johnny, but with, I think with like a more mad face. Yeah, he's kind of like a little, yeah. Even though he has this in the back, his head leans back far enough that doesn't, like to a point where I'm not like mad about it. And he's got full head swivel. No, like side to side really, but that's okay. He has the same body sculpt as, original Johnny, but for some reason it's a lot more flexible. I don't know if it's the material or what, but oh, got a little bit of a stuck arm over here. His arm goes up higher. I don't know if you're seeing this, but his arm goes up higher than the other two. Maybe it's because it's stuck. Oh, shit. I'm going to put him in boiling water. Yeah, but look at, okay, we got the regular double jointed elbows, wrist swivel, really, really sick decal on this side. But look at his torso. That ab crunch is, okay, not great. It's not great, but it's more seamless, you know? But he leans back a lot further than the other one, I think. I could be crazy. Okay, the leg doesn't go up very far because it's the same build as other Johnny. Double jointed knees. Typical boot swivel, no toe crunch. Really insane fire decals on the legs. And then we have the, like, flying hands. We have the, like, flying hands over here. If you see any cat hair over here, just, like, ignore it, please. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to put his hands on because I don't want to, like, mess up this decal, and I just don't feel like it. But I love this figure. He's so cool. And I would definitely have him as a pocket figure because he's really cool. Probably was definitely a lot easier to make because he has no paint. He's just one color. And these were probably printed like this. But yeah, I would rate this figure, I'd give him another 8 out of 10. As I don't like him more than Reed, but I think that his articulation kind of sucks, but I think that his, like, coloring and, like, ease about him and his detailing is beautiful. So that makes up for the articulation, in my opinion. Yeah, he'd be really cool to do stop motion with him and regular Johnny. So I might have to look into that. Here we go. This is our stack so far. Okay, now the moment we've been waiting for. I don't know who to open first. I don't know who's gonna be my favorite. I think I'm gonna open Thing last because I've just never had a figure this big before. Like, I don't have any Hulk figures. And I just think that's so cool. But Silver Surfer, I have been very highly anticipating and wanting to rip out of the box. And it's probably going to be my go-to female pocket figure. She's so cool. We do get the surfboard. Oh my god, look at that. I'm so unbelievably excited. Oh, it comes with a completely different packaging for the accessories. That's how cool it is. She gets a surfboard and this little, like, stump thing. I don't know what this is for. To stand on it or to... Oh, duh. Yeah, like this kind of moment. I don't know if she's supposed to stand on it like that, actually. Or if this is, like, goes on the back side. Either way, it's a really cool oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay. It goes like this, I think. I don't know. But it's a really cool display. So, let's take her out. She comes with 3 hands. Originally, she comes with, like, 2 fists. But she comes with 3 extra hands. So, I don't really know what that's about because I'm used to getting, like, matching hands. But she has this, like, kind of clawed one. And she's got 2 open hand ones, but one is a little bit different than the other. Both very cool. Let's take the figure out. Her paint is fantastic. Oh my god, she feels so cool. Definitely a different body sculpt than Sue, right? Yeah, different sculpt than Sue. She feels a lot thinner, actually. I need to change the way that Sue is in this thing because it's really bothering me. Yeah, it seems to be, like, just broken, which is fantastic. Okay. She feels so interesting. Like, this is just so... Wow. Okay, that is really insane. Like, okay. So, her muscle definition is crazy. She's got the head, like, hair issue that all the other female figures have, but it's fine. This chrome color is really beautiful. You can't really tell on camera. It doesn't really do it justice, but it's beautiful. Straight out of the movie, bro. Okay. The back leaning is pretty decent. front ab crunch is basically nothing. He got a little ab crunch. She has almost full articulation, like from this area. She can stand like this. I'm not showing you guys the back of that because her arms do the same thing. Her arms do go a little bit higher. I feel like I'm a little bit more scared to break her because she's very thin. Double jointed elbows, full arm swivel, bicep swivel, wrist swivel, can go very far. We've got crazy articulation. Her leg goes up very far, and not as much split capability as Sue, because I think like the way that her hips are placed, it just kind of like gets in the way, but that's fine. Double jointed knees, those are very seamless. And then I was just gonna say regular boot swivel, but she's barefoot, so her leg goes a little bit further back actually, so she can, you know, do that kind of cosmic dive. Yeah, okay. That's really, 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 really cool. Let's put her on our board. I'm trying to figure out how to pose it. I'm not really great at posing, guys, so cut me some slack here. On her board is super cool. Okay, but she doesn't stick very well in it. But look at this. That is, oh shit. Okay, so I have a small complaint about the fact that her feet are kind of like the drills on the bottom of her feet are a little bit too wide for her to fully stick on this. So she doesn't do that well as far as that goes, but this is still a remarkable figure. Okay. We will have to have a little bit of a more dedicated time cut out to trying to pose her on this. But these accessories are so cool. The figure is so cool. I don't know. I would have her as a pocket figure, but as far as like making her surf on her board, I'm a little bit disappointed with how not easily that she stays on there. But it is a good display. If you can get her in the correct positioning to stay there, then it should work out for you. Oh shit, this is not gonna fit in here. Oh my god. I'm going to put her board with the other, yeah, and this with the other like larger accessories that I have. I'll show you in a second, but I'm going to put her in here. I'm going to give her an 8.5 out of 10 because the board is just really disappointing, and her lack of ability to stand on it is 8.5, and I kind of don't know how to figure this out, but that's not their fault. A little tree stump or whatever fire in here with my mini Superman figures, this car door that came with this mini Hulk or mini Red Hulk, and I have some Lego figures in there as well, like their accessories at least. This one is full. I kind of can't put this in here like that. Maybe I should take it out of the figure box because it's not gonna stick like that. Yeah, okay. The little Legos can go in there free, but that's, yeah. Last but definitely not least, we finally get to open the thing. I'm super excited for this figure. I'm not expecting much articulation out of him. I know that he's a very large figure, but looks-wise, character-wise, everything-wise, detail, I'm so excited for him because from what I've seen, because I've watched people open these figures and like pose them and stuff, they did a pretty remarkable job on this thing figure. Oh my god, I've been waiting to open this one, I feel like the most for a while. He's heavy. This is a heavy, ginormous figure. Jesus. Okay. So, I don't know where his hand went. That's not good. Oh, I found it. Look at the size of his hand. This is like the size of this is like the size of Human Torch's head. And it's so detailed. It is so... Look at that. His 4 fingers. Oh my gosh. I don't know how we're gonna get this dude out of here. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. He's a really like... I would carry him as a pocket figure, but what pocket is gonna fit this? Genuinely, so I have like really baggy pants that are like guys' pants because they're better. They have deeper pockets and they're just overall better. They're cuter, but he might fit in there. But my phone barely fits. Like he's the literal width of my phone. That's insane. Okay, but his detailing is phenomenal. Look at these rock scalings. He has the full arm. Has his clobbering hands on right now. The head does not go anywhere, but it does move side to side. The ab crunch is a little more than I thought. He goes back further than I thought actually as well. Not very far forward, but that's to be expected. Look at that. Not double jointed elbows, but he does what he can, you know. Got his wrist doesn't go anywhere. Is, you know, he does have this point of articulation, which is good. His legs go up a lot further than I thought they would. They go up further than Johnny's legs. What is happening here? Okay. Look at his little pants. That's so cute. Double jointed knees. Okay, he can kneel. That's something. And squat, so like if he like falls from 30,000 feet in the air, he can just, you know. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Ow. I just pinched the shit out. I don't know if you can see. I just pinched the shit out of my finger in his knee. I have to be careful with this. He's very dangerous. Okay. Got a full... I don't know how I feel about that cracking noise, but I like it. I like it. It's probably not a good sign. Okay. And then foot articulation is... His knees are trying to bend because I got him all bent up in that category. His foot articulation is nothing. Okay. So, I'm gonna rate this figure... God, I gotta give him a 9. I gotta give him a 9 out of 10. He has no articulation whatsoever. But just look... Let me show you guys. Just look at this face sculpt. Okay, there's a cat hair on my hand. Look at this face sculpt and tell me that that is not some of the most beautiful, like, work that you've seen Marvel Legends put out. And the scaling, like, the detailing is impeccable. Genuinely, I have no words. His articulation is nothing, but his posability is also very much nothing. But I'm just so excited to have a figure of this caliber. Like, look at him. He's a unit. yeah, so it's a weapon too. I'm gonna go 9 out of 10. I'm putting away all of my articulation bias for the fact that he is a beast. And unfortunately, this beast will not fit in here. So I guess I have another figure I can buy, put in here. Let me find something for him. Okay, I'm forced to place him into one of the boxes that I got for the accessories. Even that, he barely fits. Okay. That was it and everything for today's video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed opening all of these, and I'm very glad that I can finally take them off of my shelves and not have them just staring at me and gawking at me in agony and judgment and despair. So, all opened. Now I finally have to open that Bumblebee Transformers figure before I ever get any more figures, which I haven't been getting a lot recently. So, you have any recommendations, please let me know, and I will see what I can pick up. This is a peak. This is a peak collection. Really, even the worst one is not bad. Like, it's really good, and I recommend you guys getting them. Definitely. Okay, Sue's upside down, but that's fine. Definitely these. Reed. I would most recommend Reed, Silver Surfer, and Thing. I think that those are probably the ones that I am most impressed by. Human Torch is really cool. Sue is pretty cool. Johnny is Johnny. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all of your patience. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you when I'll probably post my new comic book day on Shorts, and then I'll see you after that because I have to edit this. So, okay, bye.